Alright, good afternoon everyone. Sorry, I was just finishing my coffee. I did go live so everyone knew. We are all good. Alright. Our team list for this afternoon. Break 294, another 24 Elite combo break featuring 24 Elite case and a 24 priority box. Elite priority box. Broncos, Luke Pollock, Raiders. Oh, excuse me, shouldn't have scolded. Raiders, Luke DeGraff, Bulldogs, Ben Patterson, Sharks, Brendan McFadden, Dolphins, Adam Barber, Titans, Aaron Livingston, Manly, Luke McGuire, Storm, Luke McGuire, Knights, Ben Patterson, Cowboys, Simon Grigg, Eels, Joel McLennan, Panthers, Jai Thornton, Rabbitohs, David Morton, Dragons, Matthew Brown, Roosters, Dean Mick, Warriors, Stephen Gillard, Tigers, Adam Barber. Alright. And our case card. Not sure we've had one. Possibly. Maybe early on. Number 24. Ben Patterson with the Knights. Dane Gagai. Alright. Let's get these out and get into it. Alright. Box number 1, break 294. Let's get into it. Number 8 to start us off, Emerald Mojo, Keon Kolomatangi. Yes, that shouldn't be a problem, mate. Eels parallel checklist. Multicultural Kalen Ponga for Knights. Struggled to make it back in time for picking up the kids, that's for sure. Victor Radley, Vegas for the Roosters. Hammer Fido, parallel for Dolphins. New recruit, Aiden Cesar for the Tigers. Reflections for the Storm. Mikhail Ravalawa for the Dragons. Ruby Mojo, Josh King for the Storm, number 37. Dally M, Shannon Mato for the Titans. Dylan Watine Zalesniak, parallel for Warriors. New recruit Morgan Smithies for the Raiders. Multicultural Hammer Fido for the Dolphins. Jack Whiten parallel for the Rabbitohs. Dalium Payne Haas for the Broncos. Parallel Bo Fulmore for the Titans. New recruit Thomas Flegler for the Dolphins. Black Young Gun number 117. Tyrone Munro for the Rabbitohs. Jared Rera Hargraves parallel for the Roosters. Cannon Palacia, new recruit for the Titans. White Young Guns, Cooley for the Cowboys, number 195. Daly Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. Gold parallel reflections for the Cowboys, number 34. Oh. Master Series for the Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs in the Master Series. Multicultural Mikhail Ravalawa for the Dragons. Brian To'o, parallel for Panthers. Kelma Talagi, new recruit for the Eels. Vegas, Daly Cherry Evans for Manly. Cowboys, parallel checklist. Reflections for the Knights. Xavier Coates, parallel for Cowboys. Storm. 3 packets, well, third last packet for box number 1. Happy multicultural for Tigers. Vegas Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Ezra Mam parallel for the Broncos. Alright, last packet for box number 1. New recruit Fletcher Baker for the Broncos. Can you inbox us, please, Joy? New recruit Luke Brooks for Manly. White Young Guns Samula for the Tigers. Number 77. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for the Warriors. Adokar parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit Kyle Flanagan for the Dragons. Payne Haas in Vegas for Broncos. Thanks, mate. I'll make sure it gets followed up. Tigers parallel checklist. Email for Joy from Joy Thornton, Dad. New recruit Sean Kepe for the Rabbitohs. Sapphire Mojo Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Maroons in the Master Series. Sebastian Chris parallel for the Raiders. Unfortunately, with how busy we are, some things do slip through, and I apologise from all of us. Reflections for the Sharks. Pardon? Yeah, there's just not enough time in the day at the moment. Tyson Frizzell parallel for the Knights. It is crazy. And we're only a week in. Number 37, Ruby Mojo for the Panthers. Selwyn Cobbo, multicultural for the Broncos. Dally M, Tillett for the Cowboys. Ronaldo Mulitalo, parallel for the Sharks. Reflections for Manly. Jesse Bromwich, parallel for Dolphins. Number 4, Tigers Pink Diamond Checklist. Multicultural Valami kick-out for the Bulldogs. Panthers parallel checklist. Tohu Harris multicultural for the Warriors. Teddy parallel for the Roosters. Dally M, Jermaine Isako for the Dolphins. Teddy, Las Vegas for the Roosters. Tanila Paseka, parallel for Manly. New recruit, Stephen Crichton for the Bulldogs. Jake Trbojevic, Vegas for Manly. Helam Lukey, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Billy Burns for the Sharks. 3 packets left for box number 2. Multicultural, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. White League sensation, number 20 for the Storm, Nelson Asafa Solomona. Jacob Little, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Joe Chan for the Storm. New recruit, Sean Kepe for the Rabbitohs. Jaden Sullivan, parallel for the Tigers. New recruit, Fletcher Baker for the Broncos. Multicultural, Joseph Tarpanay for the Raiders. Multicultural, Chance Nico Klokstad for the Warriors. Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. In the Kangaroos for the Master Series. Alex Johnston, Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Valami kickout, parallel for the Bulldogs. Multicultural, James Fisher-Harris for Panthers. Tony Staggs, parallel for Broncos. New recruit Kyle Flanagan for the Dragons. Gold Reflections for the Eels, number 34. White Young Guns, Jack Bostock for the Dolphins, number 170. Jerome Hughes, parallel for Storm. New recruit Thomas Flegler for the Dolphins. Black League Sensations, number 42 for the Dolphins. Milwaukee Fodawaka, parallel for the Dolphins, Titans. Sorry, I thought there was a new message. I was trying to read the chat. Daly Cherry Evans, Vegas for Manly, although I don't need an excuse to say something wrong. Brendan Smith, parallel for the Roosters. I'm good at that all by myself. Multicultural Jerome Hughes for the Storm. Rabbitohs parallel checklist. New recruit Morgan Smithies for the Raiders. Victor Radley of Vegas for the Roosters. William Kennedy parallel for the Sharks. Dally M. Jakaya Whitfield for the Tigers. Thomas Flegler parallel for Dolphins. Ruby Mojo Mitchell Moses for the Eels, number 37. Fifth last packet in box number 3. Reflections for the Broncos. Manly parallel checklist. Pink Diamond, Shannon Mato for the Titans, number 23, MJ. Reflections for the Panthers. Dane Gagai, parallel for the Knights. New recruit Keenan Palacia for the Titans. And last packet for the box. Dally M, Kalen Ponga for the Knights. number 4. Let's go. New recruit Dominic Young for the Roosters. Kai Pearce-Paul, new recruit for the Knights. Cameron McInnes, parallel for the Sharks. Jeremy Marshall-King, multicultural for Dolphins. Maroons in the Master Series. Kalen Ponga, parallel for Knights. Game 2. Vegas header card. Chance Nico Parrott. Having a moment. New recruit Kelma Talagi for the Eels. Multicultural Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Reflections for the Eels. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. Vegas, Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos. Nathan Cleary, parallel for Panthers. Dally M, Herbie Farmworth for Broncos. New recruit Aiden Cesar for the Tigers. Valentine Holmes, parallel for the Cowboys. Multicultural Brendan Pekura for the Broncos. New recruit Dane Laurie for Panthers. Dally M Samima Torfa for the Raiders. Storm parallel checklist. White Young Guns for Storm, number 98. Isaiah Papali'i, parallel for Tigers. Just a reminder, everyone, we're only doing one break tomorrow. Break 295, I'm pretty sure. 296 is scheduled for Saturday. Sapphire Mojo, Tanila Paseka for Manly, number 17. Ruby Mojo, number 33, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. Reflections for the Tigers. Philip Semi parallel for Titans. New recruit Valami Avile for the Cowboys. Pink Diamond Taryn Aiken for the Roosters, number 36. And also a reminder, due to the amount of orders lately, we've been unable to send tracking numbers. So please refer to any Australia Post emails. Joseph Tarpanay, parallel for the Raiders. Cameron Murray, Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Keon Kolomatangi, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Multicultural Addo Carr for the Bulldogs. Black Young Guns, number 94. Tom Ale for the Warriors. I feel like I've opened a few of them. I have opened a few cases though. Bulldogs parallel checklist. New recruit Valemi Avile for the Cowboys. Reflections for the Raiders. Aiden Cesar, parallel for the Tigers. Multicultural, Micah Sivo for the Eels. Parallel, Jacob Saifiti for the Knights. Started off big with the very first pack, getting an emerald, and what do we have? We did have Black Leg, I guess. Dominic Young, recruit for the Roosters. Or maybe it was the white I'm thinking of. Vegas, Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos. Reed Marnie, a parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit Dane Laurie for the Panthers. Vegas game 2. That's 2 game 2 header cards. Blake Brayley, parallel for the Sharks. Multicultural Gordon Tong for Manly. Breakout. Number 31. Connor Watson and Joseph Suwali for the Roosters. Parallel, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. White Young Guns, Kale Iro for the Sharks, number 143. Alifiana Khan Piera, parallel for Titans. Sapphire Mojo, number 18 for the Storm. Multicultural, Dominic Young for the Roosters. Hudson Young, parallel for the Raiders. Dally M, Stephen Crichton for Panthers. In the Kangaroos for the Master Series, Ryan Pappenhausen, parallel for Storm. Multicultural, Braden Trindle for the Sharks. Cameron Murray, Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Billy Walters, parallel for the Broncos. New recruit, Kurt Capewell for the Warriors. White League sensation, number 73, Dominic Young for the Roosters. Mitchell Moses, parallel for the Eels. 5 packets left for box number 5. New recruit, Kai Pearce-Paul for the Knights. New recruit, Tuku for the Sharks. Are you still around, Jai? Dad said, yep, that's fine. Reflections for the Roosters, don't worry about it, it's all sorted. Roosters parallel checklist. Ruby Mojo, number 37. Helam Lukey for the Cowboys. Last packet. Dally M, Sarah Togatuki for the Tigers. Jake Trbojevic, parallel for Manly. Box number 6. Oh, all good, buddy. Don't worry. New recruit, Thomas McHale for the Cowboys. Latrell Mitchell of Vegas for the Rabbitohs. Cameron Munster parallel for the Storm. New recruit Jack Cogger for the Knights. Reflections for the Dragons. Zach Hosking parallel for the Raiders. Multicultural Emery Gula for the Raiders. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, new recruit for Warriors. Reflections for the Bulldogs. Selwyn Cobbo parallel for the Broncos. Ruby Mojo, number 31. Renato Molitalo for the Sharks. Dally M Destiny Brill for the Broncos. Dylan Brown parallel for the Eels. Vegas Jesse Arthurs for the Broncos. Max King parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit Brad Schneider for Panthers. Parallel John Bateman for the Tigers. Multicultural Xavier Coates for Storm. Vegas Game 1. Knights Parallel Checklist. New recruit Spencer Linu for the Roosters. New recruit Jaden Sullivan for the Tigers. White Young Guns Sandon Smith for the Roosters, number 39. Dale Finucane parallel for the Sharks. Gold parallel reflections for Manly, number 54. Now, yeah, I heard that in the background. I did mine today. Have you done your tips? Make sure you get your tips in for your chance to be this round's top tipper. Black League Sensations. Number 4. Oh no, sorry. It's a Team League Sensations. Pardon? For the Tigers. Number 4. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Multicultural, Jason Tormalolo for the Cowboys. Who has Tigers? Adam Barber, there you go. Blake Laurie, parallel for Dragons. 4 packets left in box number 6. Well, 4th last packet this is. And Fanil Blake, Dally M for the Warriors. In the Kangaroos for the Master Series. Multicultural, Sanua Taruva for Panthers. David Fafita, parallel for Titans. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. Alright, that's the end of box at number 6. In the Maroons for the Master Series, Scott Drinkwater, parallel for the Cowboys. Dally M, Ezra Mam for Broncos. Multicultural, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Emerald Mojo. Number 8, Broncos Checklist. Dragons Parallel Checklist. New recruit, Jaden Sullivan for the Tigers. Vegas, Luke Brooks for Manly. Tohu Harris, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit, Jack Cogger for the Knights. Reflections for the Eels. John Rabiner, parallel for the Raiders. Jaden Campbell, Ruby Mojo for the Titans, number 14. New recruit, Herbie Farmworth for Dolphins. Oh. Just didn't want to break. Nick Meaney, parallel for the Storm. Dally M, Anessa Biddle for the Sharks. Stephen Crichton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Reflections for the Broncos. Jermaine Hopgood, parallel for the Eels. Multicultural, Chance Nicole Cockstad for the Warriors. Vegas, Damien Cook for the Rabbitohs. Joe Manu, parallel for the Roosters. New recruit, Harley Smith Shields for the Titans. Multicultural, Addo Carr for the Bulldogs. Multicultural, James Fisher Harris for the Panthers. Payne Huss, parallel for Broncos. New recruit, Jaden Hunt for the Broncos. Joey Manu, Vegas for the Roosters. Herbie Farmworth, parallel for the Dolphins. New recruit, Morgan Harper for the Eels. 3 packets to left for box number 7. White Young Guns, Ali for the Warriors, number 48. Isaiah Yo, parallel for Panthers. Sapphire Mojo, Elise Kafusi for the Dolphins, number 3. Last packet for box number 7. Black Young Guns, finally lucky last. Number 15, Jack Bostock for the Dolphins. And Tallulah Koala, parallel for Manly. Well, box number 8. Gold reflections for the Dragons. Number 2. BD. Oh. Number 3. Nico Hines for the Sharks. Zach Lomax parallel for the Dragons. Rabbitohs in the Master Series. Multicultural Sua Wong for the Roosters. Warriors parallel checklist. New recruit Corey Waddell for Manly. Vegas Reese Walsh for Broncos. Matthew Tomoko parallel for the Raiders. Vegas Sam Walker for Roosters. Tommy Turbo parallel for Manly. New recruit Kane Bradley for Storm. Black Young Gun. Number 147, Toby Couchman for the Dragons. Dolphins, Jake Averillo parallel. Multicultural, Tyrell Sloan for the Dragons. Vegas, Tommy Turbo for Manly. Isaac Tago parallel for Panthers. New recruit Josh Curran for Bulldogs. Young Guns, number 87, Toby Couchman for the Dragons. Ruben Cotter parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit Raymond Faitala Mariner for the Dragons. Reflections for the Warriors. Jacob Carraz parallel for the Bulldogs. Ruby Mojo, number 35. Billy Walters for the Broncos. Dally M, Julia Robinson for the Broncos. Dream Buller parallel for the Tigers. New recruit Kurt Catewell for the Warriors. Parallel Reece Welsh for the Broncos. Multicultural Justin Olam for the Tigers. Toku, new recruit for the Sharks. I think Gutherson parallel for the Eels. 3 packets left for box number 8. Dally M, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. Reflections for the Cowboys. Dominic Young parallel for the Roosters. Last packet for box number 8. Multicultural Dane Gagai for the Knights. Alright, let's go box number 9, leaving box number 10 and priority. Gold reflections for the Titans, number 39. Jerome Hughes, multicultural for Storm. Stefano Utakamanu, parallel for Tigers. In the Indigenous for the Master Series. Breakout number 30. Batil Vet Welsh and Rakea Horn for the Tigers. Leo Thompson parallel for the Knights. New recruit Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs. Reece Walsh, Vegas for the Broncos. CSF Talakai parallel for Sharks. New recruit Zach Hosking for the Raiders. New recruit Corey Waddell for Manly. Parallel Wade Egan for the Warriors. Joseph Tarpanay for the Raiders. Vegas, Tommy Turbo for Manly. Morgan Smithies, parallel for Raiders. New recruit, Raymond Faitala Mariner for the Dragons. White Young Guns, Blake Wilson for the Bulldogs, number 196. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Reflections for the Panthers. Damien Cook, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Ruby Mojo, number 37, John Bateman for the Tigers. Dally M, Olivia Koenig for the Roosters. Titans, parallel checklist. New recruit, Kane Bradley for the Storm. Multicultural, Brian Kelly for the Titans. Jermaine Isako, parallel for the Dolphins. Dally M, Kalen Ponga for the Knights. Multicultural, Zach Labour for the Cowboys. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for Panthers. New recruit, Josh Curran for the Bulldogs. Reflections for the Dolphins. Tommy Dearden, parallel for Cowboys. Pink Diamond, number 2, Melly Hafunga for the Broncos. Last packet for box number 9. Vegas, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Tommy for the Dragons, parallel. Alright. Box number 10. Excuse me. Last box for the case. Damien Cook for the Rabbitohs. Jaden Campbell, parallel for the Titans. Sapphire Mojo, Isaiah Yeo for Panthers, number 13. Oh, isn't that his number? Lock, is that a 13? New recruit Harley Smith Shields for Titans. New recruit Zach Hosking for the Raiders. Toby Rudolph parallel for Sharks. Vegas Luke Brooks for Manly. Dolphins parallel checklist. New recruit Morgan Harper for the Eels. New recruit Jack Whiten for the Rabbitohs. Spotlight number 83 Jerome Luai for Panthers. Greg Marzu parallel for the Knights. Multicultural Mitchell Moses for the Eels. Reflections for the Titans. Dylan Edwards parallel for Panthers. Ruby Mojo James Tedesco number 25 for the Roosters. Dally M Tamika Upton for the Knights. Jeremiah Nanite parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit Herbie Farmworth for the Dolphins. Harry Grant parallel for Storm. Multicultural Nico Hines for the Sharks. Joey Manu Vegas for the Roosters. Patrick Carrigan parallel for the Broncos. New recruit Jaden Hunt for the Broncos. Pink Diamond Rachel Pearson for the Eels, number 18. Young Guns, Ben Trebojevic for Manly, number 46. RCG parallel for Eels. Dally M, Liam Martin for Panthers. Reflections for the Rabbitohs. Thomas Burgess, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Multicultural, Hamoli Olika R2 for Manly. In the Storm for the Master Series, Sam Walker, parallel for the Roosters. 2 packets left for the case. Dave Fafita, multicultural for Titans. Breakout, Reed Marnie and Jake Turpin, number 88. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly to finish us off. Alright. Let's go for our priority box. Knights and Raiders. No, Knights got the case card. But no hits in the break and no hits for Raiders either so far. Hopefully we can change that with the priority box. Young gun straight up, number 7, Toby Couchman for the Dragons. Pretty sure that's all 3 young guns for Toby this break. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. You recruit Joe Chan for Storm. Black Young Gun, number 144, Tyrone Munro for the Rabbitohs. Sam Walker, parallel for the Roosters. We've just run out of sleeves, that's alright. Multicultural, Brian Kelly for the Titans. Oh, cheers, thank you. I was just going to put him to the side to the end, but that's even better. Number 33, Pink and Diamond Checklist for the Roosters. RCG parallel for the Eels. You recruit Billy Burns for the Sharks. Game 2 header card. Patrick Carrigan, parallel for the Broncos. Not necessarily the one we're looking for. Multicultural, Braden Trindle for the Sharks. New recruit, Stephen Crichton for the Bulldogs. Parallel, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Multicultural Zach Labour for the Cowboys. Maroons in the Masters Series and a Dolphins parallel checklist. Halfway through the priority box now. Sapphire Mojo. Adokar for the Bulldogs, number 7. Priority Reflections, number 13 for the Eels. Harry Grant, parallel for Storm. Dally M, Ezra Mam for Broncos. New recruit, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for the Warriors. Jaden Campbell, parallel for the Titans. Multicultural, Gordon Tong for Manly. Patrick Carrigan of Vegas for the Broncos. Thomas Burgess, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit, Thomas McHale for the Cowboys. 5th last packet for the priority box. Dally M, Anessa Biddle for the Sharks. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. Ruby Mojo, Isaiah Yo, number 15. Was it a ruby or a sapphire we've already pulled for Isaiah? In the reflections for the Warriors, number 31 in the priority. Parallel, Blake Laurie for the Dragons. New recruit, Luke Brooks for Manly. And last but not least, how do we go? Vegas, Cameron Murray for the Rabbitohs. And Jeremiah Nanai, parallel for the Cowboys. Alright guys, well, Raiders is getting a $50 gift card. Unfortunately, no numbered hits today. We have our $100 gift card to randomise between all 17 spots. We have our Master Series cards to randomise between all 17 spots. And we have our Game 1 and Game 2 header cards that will be randomised between the two teams on the cards. Alright, let's flick over and get that done. $100 gift card first. Alright, number 1. Number 2. And lucky last, number 3. Joel McLennan with the Eels. Two secs, guys. Alright, let's reset that. I think I'll have to grab that again. That's alright. Alright, number 1. Number 2. And lucky last, this is for the Master Series cards. Luke Maguire with Manly. Alright, first up we have our Game 1 header card with Manly and Rabbitohs. There we go. Alright, 3 times. Number 2 and number 3 with the Rabbitohs. Alright, next up we have our extra Game 2 header card. So we got 3 all up. This is for the extra. Alright, number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3 with the Broncos. Alright guys, that's it. That's all for another one.